Namaskar. I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching Ritam News. In a land where tradition rules and the dress code is law, one woman's daring act has set off a new wave of defiance. Iran's strict rules may force to cover the last inch of skin on a woman's body, but the courage to challenge them is growing uncovered. In Iran, a country known for its firm adherence to Sharia law, where every public act is tightly regulated, a stunning scene has left the world watching and wondering if a new chapter of defiance is unfolding. A video surfaced on November 3rd capturing a young woman identified as Ahou Daryaei walking across a university campus in her undergarments, a bold rejection of Iran's dress code imposed on women since 1979 revolution. With modesty laws enforced by Iran's morality police, even slight deviations from prescribed attire can result in arrest or imprisonment. This act, recorded and shared widely on social media, has revived the spirit of protest that shook Iran 2 years ago following the tragic death of Mahsa Amini, who allegedly suffered fatal injuries while in custody for not properly wearing her hijab. Since that time, the nation has witnessed a surge in acts of resistance by women against the compulsory hijab. This video, showing Daryei's protest amid a crowd of covered female students, has instantly resonated with both Iranian citizens and global observers, sparking calls for change and echoing support for the push against restrictive dress codes. Many are already comparing her defiant stance to Amini's, signaling what are some calling the spark of a new revolution. The roots of these protests are deeply embedded in Iran's recent history. After the 1979 Islamic Revolution, the dress code for women became a visible symbol of the new regime's control, turning what was once a personal choice into a mandated public practice. The hijab law, enforced by morality police, has remained one of the most contentious aspects of the state's social control. Despite the looming threat of severe punishment, Iranian women have continually pushed back, finding courage in unity and frustration in oppression. Amini's death ignited one of the largest waves of unrest in recent years, mobilizing women and men alike to stand against government regulations that infringe on personal freedom. Although the regime's security forces were swift to suppress those protests, the spirit of dissent remained. This latest incident comes at a time when Iranian women's rights advocates are challenging these mandates, raising questions within both religious and international communities about gender inequality under the law. Many women now quietly defy the hijab requirement in daily life, even if it means risking imprisonment or worse. As the story unfolds, Iran faces a critical moment. The regime may tighten its grip in response, or conversely face a growing resistance from a generation increasingly willing to fight for their rights. For now, Ahou Daryei's act remains a stark reminder of the high cost of freedom in Iran, where each step taken against the tide of state-mandated norms sends ripples far beyond its borders. Iran's strict laws may hold strong, but as women like Daryaei and Amini continue to resist, the question remains: how long can a government suppress the voices of a generation longing to be free? Jai Hind.